into, well, one of modern history's really big financial mysteries, Jeffrey Epstein's fortune. I mean, at the time of his death in 2019, the estimates were around $578 million. Huge numbers. So our goal here, using Forbes' investigative reporting as our guide, is to try and understand where all that money actually came from.
Right, and there have always been these two sort of competing stories, haven't there? You had Epstein's own version, him as this, brilliant financier, a pioneer in derivative and option-based investing. Very complex stuff. And then, of course, the much darker allegations involving blackmail. But Forbes really tried to sidestep the speculation and focus on, like, the concrete financial trails. They pinpointed two main pillars supporting his wealth.
Two pillars. Okay, so what's the first one Forbes identified?
Well, the first big piece, according to their review of court filings and financial records, was his reliance on a couple of extremely wealthy clients, specifically Les Wexner, from Victoria's Secret fame, and Leon Black from the private equity world. Forbes found that out of maybe $800 million generated across his different ventures over the years, Epstein himself seems to have collected at least $490 million in fees just for his services. And here's the kicker. Wexner and Black apparently provided over 75% of that income. Just those two.
Wow, 75% from only two people. That's incredible concentration, isn't it?
Mm.
Does the report give any indication why they would trust him with so much or what that relationship was really like?
It focuses more on the what than the why, but the sheer scale implies a very unique level of trust or dependency there. The other major pillar Forbes highlights is, frankly, a massive tax advantage. He managed to build up a lot of this wealth practically tax-free. He became a resident of the U.S. Virgin Islands back in 1996, and through entities like his financial trust company, he really, really leveraged their economic development program. This program was meant to attract legitimate business, but he seems to have used it aggressively. Forbes estimates he saved something like $300 million in taxes between roughly 1999 and 2018.
$300 million just in tax savings. So it wasn't just about earning fees. It was also about holding on to almost all of it, a kind of potent combination.
Exactly. A massive income stream from very few sources, combined with a mechanism to shield most of it from taxes. That seems to be the core financial engine Forbes uncovered.
Okay, so those two pillars, the billionaire clients and the tax breaks, explain the source. But you mentioned Forbes also looked at transactions, and the numbers there sound huge as well.
Yeah, that's the other layer. Investigators reportedly sifted through over 4,700 transactions, and these totaled more than $1.9 billion, flowing through major banks like JP Morgan Chase.
$1.9 billion in transactions.